I'm in the thing.
I'm in the thing. You gotta go to YouTube if you're gonna be on that side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that good? How you guys do it?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm currently waiting for Tom, so Eric is our fill-in for a few seconds. So if you guys have any, if you're new to our lunchtime live, this happens once a week, where you guys can ask your questions and learn airsoft information. So I'm gonna read the Instagram stuff. So we got our first statement. What's up, lads? What's up? Welcome. When y'all doing Black Friday deals?
Black Friday.
I was gonna say on Black Friday, but I think it actually starts like a day or two before. Don't quote me. We will be announcing it though. It'll be all over the socials. You will not miss it. I promise. It'll be announced very, very soon.
Does Tom know when we started?
He always knows. He's well, hello there, all you sexy mother lovers. Hello there. See, Tom knows. No, you're good.
Come here.
Yeah, you're good. I knew you were talking, so I just wanted to start at 1.
All right, yeah.
So we're good to.
Come in. Oh, do you want? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was just.
Thank you for your service.
I did so much.
I saw you in a conversation. I was like, well, it's 1. I'm not going to interrupt.
Yeah,
so
no, that was an interesting one. What are we doing?
we need YouTube up. But that's about it.
Okay.
Well, hello there. I did that. SSG Sniper Mechanics is getting delivered this Saturday. Heck yeah, that is dope. I'm excited to hear that you're getting some some upgrades for your toy gun. Wait, that's not Tom. Yes, it is. He's here.
It's delayed.
We might need to do. Did you get your hairs cut, West? Yeah, I did. Why is it when I wear a hat?
I was gonna say, like, you got this haircut a week ago.
I did. Well, it was Thursday. It was the day after the live last week. But Kurt today, while I have a hat on, said
something.
Did you get a haircut? And then now on the live, it's the beard. It's when my beard's tighter on my face.
So when you don't look like a scrub?
Yes, when I don't look homeless.
Okay.
But thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. Logan's out of here.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Totally spaced out. Didn't hear you guys answer the Black Friday deals when. The Black Friday deals will be announced on Instagram, Facebook, every social media aspect, and on the website. It'll probably start a day or two before Black Friday, I'm pretty sure.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll see it. Just stay tuned, and you'll be good. The man is just trying to keep me down. It would be fun to, like, have a way to do, like, 3 in random intervals.
Like us rotate?
No,
just
like a third.
Like a third. That would be cool.
Because, like, I mean,
could we shift that way
possibly
and make it work?
We'll look into it.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to have, like,
especially with Eric, because like the 3 of us go to shop together. So it's like
we know we have a pretty generalized understanding.
Yeah.
So
we all hate each other equally.
I think you and I hate each other more than
we hate each other more than anybody else in the entire company.
Yeah, that's the better one. Can you guys order some aftermarket stuff for Windgun Mosin? Probably not. The Windgun Mosin.
In theory, maybe.
Yeah, it's warm again.
The lights.
It's when the sun's out.
It is.
It cooks the window right there, and then it warms the room up.
The wind gun.
I don't even know. Erica's I balance out the dynamic. This is actually somewhat accurate.
He's like, let's put it this way: if you have like ice cream flavors, this is gonna get real weird.
Go for it. I'm just gonna move some air around in here. There's a little bit.
You're like raspberry, right? Like you're not even strawberry. You're like raspberry. I'm the coffee one. Like not a lot of people like coffee. Some people like coffee, and Eric's just the vanilla. Everybody likes it.
I love vanilla.
Everybody knows what vanilla is, and then the two of us just clash. And sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's not.
What am I, like mint chocolate chip?
No, you're raspberry.
Oh, I thought you were.
No. I'm coffee.
Oh,
You're raspberry. He's vanilla.
I understand. Wouldn't we just be the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry?
No, I wanted it to be weirder.
I know. Gate Pulsar S rear wired restock ?
Rear wired restock. I think we have a gate shipment coming in. I want to say next week. I'm hesitating to say next week, but it might be before Black Friday. It might be right after Black Friday. So just keep an eye out. I know one's coming in.
Well, let's see what you're rocking under that hat. There's a reason I have the hat on. That's the point. My hair is goofy, so I'm leaving it under the hat.
Not goofy. It's just
Once it's compressed under a hat.
yeah. How? It's literally made out of springs.
No, not when it gets smushed. You ever see me after I wear like a balaclava?
Not really.
It's like flat. Yeah. No, it just looks. It's just weird. I mean,
I just thought you had bad hair.
it's really just like
That looks fine.
it's just off to the side.
It looks just as bad as always.
Yeah, but I like to have my hat on, so I wore a hat today.
I have one. I got an amped converted SLP HK Army tank, and it has to go on a plane. I remove the Allen key bolts, but how do I remove the bottom? Stop what you're doing immediately. Stop what you're doing. Okay, so when you remove those Allen key like grub screws, right? What you're actually doing is you're taking the top and bottom of the regulator apart. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is leave those on, and then you need a special tool that's going to basically have like 4 prongs that go down onto the top of the regulator. And if there's no air in the tank, please depressurize it first. You're going to use that tool and probably a vise onto the bottle if it's really tight. And then you're going to take the head with that tool and twist it apart. Then it's safe for transport on an airplane because then they can take a flashlight to it and see that there's nothing in that bottle and it's good to go. It's not pressurized. Put those grub screws back in. A lot of people do that. A lot of people think like, oh, I need to take the top off. Yes, but you're not going to take the entire bit that you need off. There is a tool. I think we might have on the website.
I don't know.
If not, going to like ANS Gear is a paintball shop that does sell a tank regulator remover tool. That's what you basically need. I know ANS Gear off the top of my head. I know has one because I had to go to them when I was in Cali because I screwed this up. But do that. Don't take the grub screws out. Anyways, hopefully that's helpful.
I don't know. Well, let's see what you're rocking. Best inner barrel for Attack 41. Going to switch to a 420 millimeter barrel.
EDGI stainless steel.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably the best barrel on the market. Tom, I'll come work Black Friday for exchange of the goods from Great Lakes.
No. Will I be here Friday? Yeah, I will.
Tom, unless you have a follow up to that.
No, that was a follow up of just like, all right, I'll just bring it over to a paintball place so they can do it. Appreciate the information. It was empty when the grub screws were removed. Very good. Yeah, just let them handle it, man, because they're gonna have a specialized tool back there that can take the regulator off. They'll know exactly what to do. If it's like a pro shop or something.
Buy or pack extra O-rings.
Yeah.
And Tech T or some form of lubricant. The amount of tanks that we fill on site of events where people are like, oh, I took this apart to fly, and they leak.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the O-rings, think about it, they've been in that configuration for 3-4 years, and then you're like, you crack them loose. I mean, like, there's a chance they're going to fail. So grab yourself some spare O-rings and some silicone.
Yep.
You'll thank me later. Tom, your thoughts on Shally Assault?
Sorry, I was literally like, you mean Sochi? Because my brain this morning is all about like trying to. I was doing a post. If you guys are going to Sochi, Insurgency, I was trying to do like a role playing post because we're going to be doing an in-game store of amps. And sorry, but Shally was interesting for me. Because we weren't really attached to a squad like we normally are. Ryan was, and so he gave some really good perspective on that. And he was on NATO. You can be wrong. It's fine. But we did Rust 4. I love doing Rust 4 stuff just because I really love running my VSS. Sochi's interesting. Jolly, God, sorry, it's very similar. Jolly was very interesting for me because we weren't attached to a squad, so we kind of hopping in, doing a lot of different stuff. We weren't really directed like we normally would be, which actually was kind of fun because we kind of got to see a lot of stuff that we don't normally get to see in an MSW. Because if you're with a squad, you know there's going to be a point, probably about 8 hours straight, where you're not doing anything because you're just pulling security. That's the rotation you're on. You guys are just going to be doing that.
Combined.
Yeah, combined.
Not in one sitting.
But
because, I mean, you're going to have to pull your weight.
Yeah, exactly.
How it'd be.
But, like, we didn't really have that. We just kept coming back to command because that's kind of who we were attached with. They were like, there's action happening over here if you want to do that. There's action happening over here if you want to do that. And we're like, cool. And we kind of were like this roaming sniper DMR squad, just me and D2. And it was actually pretty fun. The only thing that was weird, the only thing I didn't like about Shally, and it wasn't because it was MSW, it's a problem with one particular building on Mutsie's AO, and it's the hospital.
I mean, I heard a lot of stories.
The hospital, so a NATO basically took the hospital, good on you guys, but it creates this no man's land where BBs can't reach up, but they can reach down. And nobody could really approach. There was one squad that got into the basement of the hospital on Rust 4 at 4 a.m. at night when, like, all of the guys were dead on the roof, like, and they were done pulling watch, and like, I need sleep. Yeah. And they tried to assault. They tried to get in. They got into the basement, but then they just got clobbered once they were inside. Yeah. That was the only thing that was kind of like, that got not fun to me. So we started doing stuff around the perimeter, and it's still really a lot more fun. Yeah. But great time. I love Mutzie. I don't think I'm ever going to try and assault the hospital ever again.
Hi, Charlie. Welcome to the live. We appreciate you stopping in. What's your favorite Hollywood action gun that you would rock in Airsoft? Myself, I would like a pulse rifle or RoboCop's pistol.
Hollywood action.
I'm trying to think of, because that sounds like sci-fi. Both of those are sci-fi.
I mean, and then John Wick would be an action one, but Baba Yaga already exists. I'm thinking more video games. My head just keeps going.
I know, me too.
Video games. Again, I keep going a bit again. I keep thinking of like the revolvers from Destiny are super cool.
I think of something that's crazy.
I don't think it has to be crazy. I guess what I would say is if I have to rock a gun that's from like an action movie, it's probably based on a military movie because that's probably the action movie I'm going to go see. And it would be like, something I haven't rocked in a while that I had a little bit of fun when I did was one of the bullpup bolt actions, like the silverbacks. I think those would be fun. I've seen a few of those in some movies recently. I'm trying to think of a pistol though. Most of the time, pistols they're just Glock 17s.
Yeah,
like, they're just a Glock 17.
Glock 1911.
Yeah, and in a straight up action movie.
And even in like crazy movies, they're just like a last ditch, like kind of like generic. I think about all the police shows, all the movies, they're just like something's happening, and then it's over.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to think like. The what was the one war movie with the guys on horseback? I think it was like 14 guys. The sniper had a really cool build in the movie. I can't remember the name of the movie.
I don't know. Eric said the Asylum AK.
That would be good.
And then Cyberpunk 2077 has some cool guns.
They do too. That's what I mean. Okay, let's switch
12 strong.
12 strong. That one. The bolt action the way he had it built out was really cool in that movie. I would rock that. What would you do from a video game? Let's flip it.
Play a lot of shooting video games.
Yeah, but like, what comes to your head? Like, what is a gun that you would want to run from a video game?
I mean, the gun that like low-key comes to mind recently is the suppressed heartbeat censored ACR from MW2.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw a meme with it earlier.
Okay.
Because it was like apparently that mission was really boring. So like they like took the heartbeat sensor and they just put like a cartoon on it. And they were like, this is literally me like playing this game, this mission.
Yeah.
But like that gun was cool. I also really like the M14 EBR from MW2.
That is one of my favorites.
Pressed. What else was in that game? I never really liked. That was really like the last. I mean, I loved the full auto FAMAS from Black Ops 1. The only shooting games I've really ever played are Call of Duty, like the older ones. And then I stopped playing.
Well, we can have a Gustav soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder, can somebody do this for me? Can you take the Gustav and then make a kit for it to turn into, what is that giant rocket launcher that you would use? That was, what is it called?
Javelin.
Yeah.
With
Can
the
you make?
screen.
Yeah, with the and
Yeah,
just like shoots straight up in the sky.
Javelin's a real thing.
Yeah, but like we don't have one in Airsoft, but we are gonna have a Carl Gustav in Airsoft. Somebody make a javelin.
That is all I need is to be standing in the middle of a field.
Somebody make a javelin.
And you just look up, and then there's just a something coming down at you. Like, I'm good on that one, Chief. What else? What did Eric say? So overdone with the Metal Gear Mark 23, which TM makes an exact out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to the live.
Mm.
I see you popping in. Might have popped in accidentally. I always do that. I'd be like, whoops, up, and like leave the live real quick, whichever one I'm in. Yeah, but that was a cool question. I like that. Let's see. Let's get to some other ones though. Any idea when Black League trigger boards for Polarstar Jack F1, F2, V2 will be in stock?
By the end of the year, I can tell you that. And I know we're out of stock of those. There is some parts compatibility with the Wolverine version of it, but not exactly. It should be back by the end of the year. I know we just placed an order a few weeks ago for that.
Yo, guys, do you have an AAP01 lightweight slide?
Yes. I don't know if it's from a specific brand that you're going with, but ProTech makes a very lightweight 3D printed one of very nice, high quality 3D print. Not like, it feels weird, but that is probably the lightest weight one that I can think of if you're trying to get AAP01.
Amp boys should go. What's Ferris next year for Centurion?
Ah,
I know what that is.
it's one of the. It's okay. So there's a bunch of different factions for Centurion. We did do Ferris a little bit at Mutzi, and that was very interesting. But because of what we do when we go to certain Centurion events, like with the store, we generally do an in-game event for Centurion 2. It's hard for us to kind of be dedicated to one faction and run the store. We kind of become an NPC at that point that you can just kind of interact with. We're just kind of a different feature in the game. We're not really on anybody's side. I'd love to do more of that stuff. We actually are going to be down at Centurion's La Salva doing some night vision stuff. So if you guys haven't signed up for that one, that's going to be awesome at Arena. Go check us out down there. We're going to get to see some guys we haven't seen in a while. We're actually going to be vending with Junkies as well. So we're going to be doing the night vision rentals. They're going to be doing the whole retail side of things. So it's going to be super awesome. It's super fun.
Sweet. I didn't know that was going on. That's dope. Daniel says, tell Tom I need to borrow some hair gel.
Bro, you don't need any help. Your hair is glorious.
Glory, bask in the glory. Halo's Magnum. That'd be cool. The Halo rifle too is also really neat.
See, I was thinking of the arc blaster or whatever the laser launcher. I don't know what's up with me on rocket launchers today. I just really want to blow things up.
Here's an absolute out of the woodwork weapon from video game I just thought of. Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank's blaster.
Oh,
that pistol that he has.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cool weapons in that.
There was some very interesting. Like, wasn't there like a Rhino one? Like
well, the Rhino is like the gun. You get it after you beat the game.
Yeah, I haven't played that game for
I'll bring it in, dude. I have it on my PSP.
That's what I have.
It's so fun.
We're just gonna sit here next Wednesday and we're just gonna go, okay, hey guys, we're gonna play Ratchet and Clank
live
and
stream.
ask us questions. We're gonna sit here and play Ratchet and Clank.
Dude, go buy a PSP from the exchange.
I have one.
You still have one?
Yeah, I still have my old one.
Is it a slim? I like the Fat Boy one.
I have the slim one, but the battery puffed up on me. I gotta get a new battery for it.
You probably do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the older one because the it was like the 1000 and 2000. You had to like manually pull the disc tray open.
Yep.
Which like whatever, that's cool. But the old one, you pulled the lever and it flung open. It was spring-loaded. The first one, yeah.
Seriously? Yeah, I have to like.
Yeah,
it feels like you're gonna break it.
Yeah, mine too.
Basically, when you open it, yeah.
I had a Darth Vader one. It was white with Darth Vader on it. I'm so upset I sold that. Okay. But either way,
do you know how much those go for?
I don't want to know.
Do you know how much those go for?
They're not that bad.
Eric, pull it up.
I don't actually think they're worth that much money.
No, I think that one is.
I don't think it's as much as you think.
It's Star Wars.
Yeah, but still, it's like it just was. I looked it up a while ago. But either way, what's a product or service you'd like to see more of in the hobby, such as laser engraving, Cerakoting, etc.?
We were kind of having a meeting about this today with customer service and talking about services.
Services you don't see. You know what? Well, actually, maybe not, because that does kind of exist. I feel like the number one thing that happens at airsoft games is gun breaks. Guns break.
Yeah.
But a mobile tech
we've talked about
service
this so many times.
Is not feasible. It's just in my head. Because
financially.
Well, financials are one thing.
Yeah.
But let's think about it. I mean, there's instances where we have to like overnight parts or like find things. Like, imagine you have a gun like open, like we're a copperhead. You got someone's gun opened up. You're looking at the inside of this gearbox, and it's like,
it's shattered.
We don't have this.
Yeah.
Well, then what? Like, you can't expect the customer to pay for that service.
Yeah.
But now you've spent 3 hours of your time and held up other guns that may have broken for nothing. So I don't know. I just think recommend a spare.
But as far as like services go that you probably want to see more of in the industry, it'd be really cool. Better comm setup at events. Like somebody who offers like comm setups, like, hey, I have pre-done, your radios are all ready to go, or I have a mesh network that's ready to go for you that's pre-done at events. That's something I'd love to see more of.
That's great. Yeah, you just like sign up and you're like, I have 4 dudes in my squad. The service will preset 4 radios and 4 open mics for you. You get there, I'm John. And then they hand you 4 radios for your guys, and you're good to roll for the weekend.
That'd be really cool.
That's a big brain move right there.
Because, like, that's the one thing I always notice at big events is, like, people, like, they lose track of guys, or ATAX isn't set up. They don't know how to set ATAX up, or they don't want to learn how to do all that before the game, or they're not tech savvy enough to do it all. And honestly, I'll be frank, you look at some of the ATAX stuff that's even just try and set it up, it's like this wall of text that's very easy to follow when you're reading through it, but it is like wall of text. Don't want to fucking even like look into this. Like, no. But somebody there that's going to set that up, that would be really cool. I'd love to see more of that. Something with like more communication based would be awesome, and I think would also help event staff with coordination of players too.
Yeah, radio mesh network rentals coupled with ATAC is a big brain idea.
That'd be really cool.
I'm telling you guys, the live is the place to be. I mean, we're out here giving business ideas. I mean, like, we're like straight up just like, here, go start a business. Here's an idea.
Here you go. Here's an idea.
So, like, be here. Tell your friends or don't, so you can get all the ideas. Eric, I'm not going to read your business suggestion. Unless you think I should.
I didn't see it. You're the one with the IG comments. I got the YouTube ones.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny.
I mean,
we're not. It's not like
we're not reading that one. If you're in IG, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Daddy's back.
Well, don't worry. I had to adjust like 3 things while you were gone.
Yeah, like
mission failed. We'll get it next time.
You should probably set it up.
If you leave, shut up.
Shut up.
That's why I'm here every week. Damn right. Damn right. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Boo hoo. Don't boo hoo me, Eric. You boo hoo me. Womp. I knew it was coming. Womp womp. I know. Womp womp. Can't believe you did that. I support Eric's idea.
Are you
supplying
helping? Yeah, are you
the
supplying
service,
that service?
or are you receiving the service?
I mean, if he's supporting it, then he's supporting the dream of it happening. So
Which is
he supports.
he's going to be grinding.
He's going to supply.
Grinding, Eric and
The people on YouTube are just like, "What are you talking about?"
you can imagine what this service for Airsoft could be. Yeah, see, big red cheek emoji, like, ooh. Yeah. I mean, probably a lot of money to be made.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Depends on the point of view. Yeah. Oh my.
Thank you, Eric, for derailing it.
Eric, you always coming out of left field with the goofy comments. Holy smokes. So Tom Ferrasso, what do we have going on this weekend?
Oh, we got 3 things going on this weekend. So if you guys are in the Maryland area, there's actually 2 events happening in the Maryland area. One is Turkey Classic. It's going to be a tournament if you guys want to go be a part of it. And then there's going to be Op Lionfish as well. That one is at OXCC Maryland, if I have the name of that field right. I think I do. And then Shot Zone Indiana is going to be, I think, their last, I think it's the CSL or CLS tournament that they're doing for Speedsoft. So we've got 3 teams going out, and we're going to be at all 3 of those this weekend. We killed Logan.
Logan's dead.
But
CSL.
CSL?
Yeah.
So lots going on this weekend. Lots of pre-orders you can place.
Yeah.
Lots of people you can see. And lots of Airsoft to be had.
Yeah, guys, if you're not playing in the fall for Airsoft, what are you doing?
Hey,
It's like
fall? When is actually the first day of winter?
First day of winter is the 21st of December.
Oh, holy smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are still in fall.
Yeah, it's 21st.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just know it's cold and dark. So
My birthday is so close to that I'm just like, yeah, it's winter. Yeah.
I mean, I literally leave for work and the stars are out, and I wake up to go to work and the stars are out, and I leave to go home. And
don't even say that.
It's true. It's been going on, dude. It sucks.
I know it is. But yeah, if you guys aren't playing fall Airsoft, what's up with you? Like, this is the best time to play Airsoft. The weather is perfect if it's not raining. It is not raining. It is cold in the morning. Sucks. I know. But then midday, it's like 65.
Well,
Perfect.
Here, it depends on where
I
you're
just
at.
care. I like it.
Yeah, I guess
Where
it
I'm at.
applies to us. We're
Yeah, it
good.
applies to us.
It do be 65 today, and I had scraped frost off my windshield this morning.
Yep.
Super strange.
Yep.
I hate Pennsylvania.
No, I love PA.
I do not.
I love PA. It's so like dynamic and weird.
It's just annoying. I'd rather be warm. I'd rather just be warm.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. That's why we're going to Georgia in a few weeks.
Yeah, I love it. MSW Insurgency 2024. Tom, Eric, and I start a new business, and Eric goes strictly for the LARP. Did you gentlemen watch Loki season 2? No.
Shush. I did. That was amazing, but shush.
No, I did not watch it.
You didn't watch any of it?
No, I've been playing Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PS2. I've been very occupied.
Okay. That's fair.
Restock on hop-up springs. Need them tiny ones to go on the nubs. What hop-up unit?
Yeah, which
What
hop
are you after?
Nub.
Fall is the start of Airsoft in the South? I mean, the start.
Well, no, think about that. There's a lot of people who take a break in the middle of the summer because it's way too hot.
Womp womp.
Dude, says dude with Bam's shield.
I would rather it be 95 degrees year round than cold.
No.
I
I literally polar opposite. I would rather it be 20 degrees. I would rather it be 20 degrees.
No, that'd be horrible.
I would love that. No,
All right. I gotta take it off to 95 because if the cold equivalent of 95 is probably like 5.
Yeah, okay. I would
So
agree
if we're doing 20 or 80 year round,
okay, 80.
I'm taking 80.
I would take 80.
year
You say
round.
95 to me? I'm like, no.
95
no,
ain't even that bad. It depends on where you are. If it's 95 and like 100% humidity,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
that's miserable. I
No.
agree. But dude, Copperhead, all day, every day.
Oh yeah, no, the desert,
Easy.
absolutely.
No way.
When I go out, give me the heat. My in-laws are from California. When we go out, and obviously
Sorry
a lot of you
about
guys, yeah. Well, you guys are probably from California,
I know.
but
They get it.
sorry about that. But when I go out there, it's like 100 degrees. It doesn't feel like 100 degrees to me. 100 degrees in PA is also you literally are walking through body sweat because everybody is just sweating profusely.
We're walking through like humidity.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Well,
Like
like-
Moose is right. It's not the heat. It's just really
It's the
really
humidity.
humid.
It's the humidity.
And I agree. Specifically Florida. Florida is humid.
Oh, absolutely. But Florida has storms constantly rolling through, and the winds when you're on the beach are
Right.
so freaking nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So but here when it gets hot, it's stuffy.
It doesn't go away.
Yeah. Here
Just
we
live
go
in the
again with
valley.
the in-laws. No,
It's that time of the season, in-laws.
so here it is. Here's my philosophy. It's not the heat, it's the humidity and all in sponge mock text font. I agree. So here's my mental, right? At least for me, is if we're talking even just strictly airsoft. Airsoft itself is primarily played outdoors. If you're an indoor player only, this is irrelevant to you.
Absolutely.
But if you love to play outdoors, and that's where all the events are happening, and that's like where your fields are, why would you want to be in a place where it is too physically cold to play? Because airsoft guns do fail primarily under the cold, not the heat. That
You're right.
attrition.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm
I don't know
talking
what
about.
you're talking about.
So-
That was one of the greatest games ever.
So,
Hold it
so
around the heater.
yeah. So I would rather be in a place where I could play my interest and hobby year round
Yeah.
than be restricted by, spaghetti-o, it's 20 degrees out and there's a foot of snow. I can't do the thing. It's just my mental. That's my reason.
I love the cold. I love the cold. I love it.
So here's an ironic take though. I like snow. I don't like just
That's
cold.
fair.
Because if it's just gonna be, I hate the days where you look outside and it's sunny, blue skies, and you're like, wow, I can't wait to leave work.
And then you look at the ground and there's frost.
No, and then it's freezing.
Yeah.
And then you get in your car and it's cold, but you're getting baked by the sun. That is miserable.
Let me put the heat on because I'm going to freeze, except the sun is now going to make me sweat, which means when I get out, I'm going to freeze because I
Exactly.
sweat on me.
Exactly. If it's gonna be cold, it better be snowing. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
But I'd rather take the heat year round.
I would much rather have the cold. I can put layers on. Like I could put more layers on.
Dylan, I'd rather have my hop up, freeze, and shoot 20 feet than playing hot ass weather all day. See, womp womp. Hey, that's all I have to say. No, but I understand because honestly, at Yellow Dog, what was the actual event called? It was at Yellow Dog.
Scorched Earth.
Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was like midday. It ended up being like it was like 30 in the morning, and then it got up to like 55
Yeah,
and sunny.
yeah,
That is like perfect.
absolutely.
I agree, but those conditions are so rare, very far and few
That's
in between.
fall.
You
It's
know that
fall
ain't
in
fall
PA.
around
It's
here,
fall in
bro.
PA. I mean, other than the rain that we for some reason have not been having.
Falling into flannel season, yes. Fall soft is the best. I agree. Fall takes the cake, but we out of the year we get. Not
I
much.
like spring soft.
spring soft. I like using springers too.
Yeah, springers are awesome.
I see everyone loves the cold. That's great. I'm so happy for you all. Overly cold temps can cause extra strain on gearboxes
Oh, yeah.
and whatnot because the metal is brittle. Exactly.
Yeah, no, there's so many problems with the cold. I'm just saying I prefer it.
So I'll take cold weather over hot weather any day. You can put layers on. So
There it is.
that's the age-old argument.
There it
That's the
is.
age-old argument.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Congratulations. I love running around in my puffer
My
jacket.
Parka. I can't feel your hit, so I didn't get hit.
Oh, there's another big problem with cold airsoft.
I'm surprised you didn't say.
I didn't think about it. is hit calling issues.
I can't feel it, so I didn't.
You don't have
I
hit
didn't
calling.
call
Well,
it.
you still have hit calling issues, but you have less hit calling issues when people run around with t-shirts. Theoretically,
Do you? Because then you get tired and you don't want to call it.
more layers equals heat casualties. Can you imagine having a heat casualty in 23-degree weather? Shit, my puffer jacket wouldn't come
Yeah,
off.
for some reason it got heat stroke. I don't know why.
My Milwaukee rechargeable heated jacket like overheated me, bro. Springers for life. Yeah, springers are good. TRP short season. Yeah, short season.
Mm-hmm. It was a very short season this year.
I think it is cool though. At the end of the day, that you can play toy guns year round.
Yeah.
One way or the other, you can.
Yeah.
Some guns will break in the cold. It is what it is.
Mechanical HPA system.
Stock SEMA AKs.
Or that. With a very soft bucking. The softest you can
That
find.
is where the silicone buckings are like, let me take off my robe and reveal myself. Because that's all I'm good for.
Yeah, I like. Okay. No, I don't like silicone buckings. I don't. They rip so easy.
I've never used one.
But
I don't have
in
a
the
thing.
cold, what they're designed for, they actually are very good at.
Oh, absolutely. I know a lot of people, though, who are like, I love my silicone bucking. They use it year round.
I know people like that too. And I'm like, that's shocking to me. I'm happy for you.
Congratulations.
Live your life the way you want to live it. That's awesome.
This is America.
I'm not using silicone bucking unless it's winter. Unless it's winter, I will use it in winter.
I mean, I wanna. That'd be fun. I have a 105 at home. I'm gonna paint it white and do like a winter AK.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
What, with like a Minecraft?
Sure.
I mean, be honest,
Yeah,
would
I
you
don't-
rather HPA in the winter or would you rather an AG?
AG.
But the battery's going to get zapped by the cold.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier to buy and replace a battery than a blown O-ring in the engine. Even with low
Yeah,
compression,
cold-
AG
cold.
shoot.
Yeah, cold does shrink buckings and cause problems. Or not just buckings, rubber.
Rubber
but-
in general.
Yeah, rubber in general. I would say the only reason I'm okay with like a Mancraft or an N7 and the Kythera to a point, and I'll say why the Kythera to a point is because the N7 and the Mancraft in particular have wider O-rings.
Right.
And so when they shrink, there's a little bit more room for them to not fail.
Yeah.
Whereas the Kythera also has bigger O-rings than the F2,
But
that
not
little tiny one in the F2, but it still has some smaller ones than the other
Yeah.
two mechanical systems.
I agree. I think you'd be best off with a mechanical. But my mental is a leaky O-ring in an HP engine, you're not going to run around with your gun like...
Yeah, no, you're right.
But an AG, even if you lose 90% compression,
Yeah,
It's-
you're gonna
it's still going to function. I'm just saying.
function.
Hey, it's
Function.
better than by the time you walk on the field, your tank is empty.
Yeah, that doesn't. I haven't had that happen yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But every cold
Yeah.
event we go to,
Oh, it does. It happens.
there's
I've seen it happen.
a Jack, Inferno, N7, any HP engine. No HPA company is exempt from freezing O-rings. It's
Unless they use silicone, apparently.
silicone O-rings. What if we make the whole engine out of silicone? What if the whole HP engine is just silicone?
Somebody please do that.
Silicone HP engine. Silicone buckets are a pain in the ass. Even the Maple Leaf ones have inconsistencies,
Those are the ones we're talking about.
which I love Maple Leaf to death. But
I have Maple Leaf in almost every single gun I have.
so I'll take some inconsistencies over nothing coming out the barrel though,
That's true.
in the cold weather.
That's true.
But I would make sure you have it set up for the cold.
But see, that's why I grab a Maple Leaf and I grab a 40 degree, a 50 degree in that case. Like those are the soft neoprene style rubber that is going to make it in the cold. Now, it's going to make it for a long time. As long as it's silicone, probably not. I will admit, silicones do perform better in the cold. They're great. They just rip really easily when you're trying to install them or over time.
Another business idea: silicone O-ring kit for HPA engines for the cold.
And we're going to take a short break while we go source those.
That'd be crazy. There you
We're
go.
just giving away ideas.
2 business ideas in one episode.
Giving you really, really dumb.
I know. Freaking. G&G green and Crytek buckings for winter and duct tape. A hot hands to the grip for battery. Side of the receiver. Correct. Electrical tape, hand warmers to Glock 18 extended mags at that event. I'm so excited for the new Chris Vector blowback. Agreed. She's returned from her long-awaited slumber.
I love the Vector. I think the Vector is one of the most awesome guns ever.
Very, very cool gun. Is it possible to make LCT rails fit on an E&L?
Yes, it is.
You can make anything fit with a Dremel.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So
You're going to have
as far as you
some sizing issues, is what we call it in the industry. But yeah, just Dremel and it'll fit.
Yeah, mock it up, see what happens.
Trying to
Not
not remove so much material, like make it tight, and then remove to the point where you're comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have any luck with the Kythera working well and not being horrid to set up and maintain?
No, there's a lot. Hi, right here. This works great.
It's Kythera and a freaking Tavor.
Yeah, no, and that was one of the first batches too. Was that Kythera when there were some problems with the Kythera Sears? But no, there's a lot of really good Kythera builds. The Sears system just creates a lot of complexity in it, and it can be a lot more of a headache than compared to other mechanical systems because they use a manual valve.
But nothing's going to have the same trigger feel. As a Kythera, which is its separator from.
If I'm doing an SR25 build, and I want a mechanical system, I am going to grab a Kythera. Not only because they have a lot of air volume, if you get the 2.5 version, but I'm building a DMR. I kind of want to have that nice trigger pull.
Crytek AG lasts in the cold. I put one in my freezer and it still worked. There you go. AG outdoor.
I'm just batteries for me. Batteries are my thing.
Yeah, keep them in your pocket. Swap them out. Was gonna use Monkey Brain and Dremel if so. Yeah,
That is what you do.
bust out the Dremel, my friend. What's the next event AMP is gonna be at? We have 3 events this weekend. Shot Zone is one of them. It's the only one I remember.
What else? Come on.
Lionfish.
Lionfish and Fitzy's game.
Turkey Classic down in Maryland.
Yeah, 2 in Maryland. I remember that.
Yeah, we're going to have 3 games this weekend, 2 in Maryland, 1 in Indiana, and then weekend off because it's Black Friday weekend. Nobody's doing events Black Friday weekend.
Really?
Yeah. And then we have a triple event.
What?
MSW. Whoa. Reindeer games.
Whoa. The Tennessee.
Yes.
The prison.
Oh, Brushy Mountain. If you're not going to Brushy Mountain, if you're not going to the other 2, go to Brushy Mountain. Please go there. It is going to be run by Milson Mercs, newer company. They're starting off.
Give them a shot.
Especially at a really cool AO. Now I know that AO
There's a little history there.
has some history there, but recognize it is a prison AO, and it actually does play really well when it's run right.
Anything can play well if it's run right. That's the bottom line.
And I have pretty good confidence in these guys. Like I said, I think they're going to run it really
Just go into it with the mentality that you're at prison. Prisons are good at one thing:
close quarters.
keeping people in or out.
Okay, that too.
So just remember that. So use that. Think about that before you get there. Be good information.
Run fast.
Run fast.
Run very fast.
Bring your
Rollerblades.
your file
Rollerblades.
and a spoon. You can take
Rollerblades.
yourself out of the cell.
Skate through the entire prison.
Fitzy says, "Yay! Can't wait to see Amped Airsoft. Turkey Classic is gonna be popping." Please, you have turkey? You can actually have a turkey there? That'd be hard, dude. If you had like a live turkey and you take pictures with it, you'd be like, "I'm at the Turkey Classic." Tell me that's not the 3 business ideas. That's the 3rd business idea we've gotten this event, this live stream.
They're all progressively getting worse.
I know. I'm being bullied to get an Arcturus PV-19. Well, I'm going to bully you further and tell you to get one.
Why don't you want one?
Yeah, that's kind of silly that you don't own one.
Yeah, why don't you want one? They're awesome.
I'm going to judge you for not owning one. Brushy AO was awesome. It was an awesome AO.
It's a really cool AO.
I was there. Battle.
It's a really cool AO. I think
Good. Yes, Hunter. Good memories. What a time to be alive. You meet Kurt and Isaac. I think my favorite part was taking pictures up front. A great field can go to hell if too many tickets are sold and not run well. Absolutely, that's what happened the first time. Well, you know what they say about prison fields. I don't know. What do they say? What's the punchline? Eric and I will have turkey. Good. When you guys getting more of the amped FE back in the purple or green Little West editions?
the purple. I think we just got the F2s, right?
Did we?
Yeah, I think we have some purple F2s in right now, which means generally FE might be coming very soon.
Agree on the picks. Yeah, the picks were the best. It was me and Isaac awkwardly standing in front of a jail cell. Like, take a picture of me.
Hang up on over, Dad. Hi. Wave at the camera.
I need a restock of the red or green F2s for that MP9 drop in. Facts, bro. I'm gonna need to buy a freaking MP9 and an F2.
I'm just gonna have to buy an MP9 because I just have an F2 sitting in my house that I've been debating on selling. It's like, well, something's gonna come out. I guess it's an MP9.
So I guess Eric will be bringing a turkey to the turkey class.
Oh, okay, cool.
He'll stop at like Tractor Supply and buy like a live one.
Yeah.
Can you buy live animals at Tractor Supply?
Hey, chickens.
They might have turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Chickens, not
Tranquilizer dart in the backyard.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. Bring a turkey. That'd be crazy. Perp F2 MP9. SR2 over MP9. What's an SR2?
Who?
I don't actually know what that is.
Here,
Logan, look it up.
let me pull it up.
You ain't doing that. Tom's going to look it up for me because he's faster. Oh, use that tab.
That thing. Okay. Absolutely that thing over an MP9.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. That's hardo. There's no HPA drop-in for something.
If we're talking about if you guys are looking at the camera, focus camera. That thing.
That is cool. I may do an HPA MP7.
I really like how that looks, actually.
Vic, that's been done, bro. Get with the times. It's the year of the MP9. She's making her debut for the fifth time. But in finally a functional form. All these years,
gas blowback ones are
they are
awesome.
good. I'm
They're
just joking.
Good. They're very good, but they're gas blowback, so they have gas blowback problems.
Yeah, gas blowbacks are always going to be limited by
They're gas blowback.
the gas blowback aspect. Ironic. The Elite Force one, bruh. They aren't as common yet. They're pretty common. I've seen a few of them. You know what I haven't ever seen? An HPA MP9.
HPA tapped.
No, HPA engine MP9.
No, I haven't, but
It's coming out soon. Pre-order one. New Chinese Zodiac year of the MP9. Correct. Gotta love the MP9. Yeah. So many cool things. At what point are we going to hit the ceiling of Airsoft?
I think a while ago we kind of did like hit a ceiling at one point. Now it seems like it's actually like kicking up. People are trying to be innovative. People are trying new stuff. People are like trying to come out with some things.
Please.
cranking.
2020 was the year of the MP5. Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I remember that. There she is.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
I love that so bad. Like literally just this.
I don't
You
care
can
about
buy
that.
the whole gun. I mean, you can get it.
No.
Buy this whole gun.
No.
Come on.
No.
Why not?
I don't want it.
You were just defending the MP5 last live stream.
They're great. I don't want it
Well, why would you not want it?
because I want a Flex Raider.
500.
Somebody come out with the new Flex Raider, please. I really want that. That's what I want.
Notice me, Sig. Notice me.
I love it.
I know.
I
I know
love
you
it.
do. I know you do.
Love
Don't
mine.
blame
It
me.
is awesome.
Plan on picking up my Pop's PP19. Haha, or nah, need help. Yes, get a PP19.
Yeah, 5 PP19. They're awesome. Which one did you have? The LCT PP19 that had like the mag issues?
It wasn't mag issues. It was it was nozzle tap. It was tap at delay issues.
The newer LCTs are a lot better, but like one of the old original ones, they had some.
Well, when you upgraded
feeding.
them, no, when they were stock, they feed just fine. It's when you introduce a nozzle, like if you short stroke it, which I did, it was short stroke.
Yeah.
So it needed a larger tap at delay. The nozzle wouldn't stay back long enough for the springs to push it, and that's all. You see the new M110 is a regular V2 finally.
It's not a regular V2.
Oh.
It's the M110 is the gearbox is based off the 417 a little bit, and they basically said, "Oh, let's take it back closer to a V2." It's very close to a V2, but it's still not exactly for certain parts. There's a lot more compatibility now with the M110, but it's not exactly a V2 still.
They said it was lies. More realistic LMG and Airsoft would hit the roof. I'm talking about barrel heating and overheating. Your BBs just start to come out as goop.
It's just a giant, like, yeah.
That'd be crazy though.
Like,
but
BBs
you know what
just,
would
like,
be neat?
congeal.
You know what would be neat though? If there was something like a MOSFET inside of a gun as a round counter. Hear me out.
Yeah, okay.
And then it hits 150 rounds.
Yeah.
Or 100, depending on what real capacity your gun has.
Yeah.
And then you have a freaking you hit the lever to pull your barrel. It doesn't actually pull your barrel because you're obviously missing the pop up. And it's like, boom, you hit it, and then 3 seconds you hit it, and it's like it's like a barrel overheating thing, or it randomly happens. Like it's programmed anywhere from 150 rounds to 2,000 rounds. It happens in there, like, oh, barrel's overheated. I don't know. It's like another aspect. That's actually kind of cool. Look at that. 4th business idea in one episode.
Would you guys like airsoft guns to induce real problems? Like,
yes.
Would you like them to induce real
absolutely
problems with the real version of the gun? So
yes.
You can fully experience the gun with all of its problems?
You're telling me that wouldn't be fun. When this GHK was jamming every 5th BB, it was so fun to use.
Yeah, but that's very fast to fix a jam with that. If it's a LMG like that, and we're not dealing with the same ranges we're dealing with. So like if somebody's coming up on you,
Eric goes, "No, I'm okay." Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
I think it would be a cool aspect that you could turn on and off.
I think if I could turn it on and off, it'd be
It's electronically controlled.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just saying that'd be neat.
Maybe.
That'd be neat.
It'd be interesting. Maybe.
I think it'd be fun. Just like in the cold this weekend, I used my Glock, and it fired 3, and then the 3rd one, the nozzle with being cold, it stuck 4, and I had to drop the mag and release the nozzle, mag in, re-rack, and go. And it's just like that to me is really fun.
Oh no, I would agree with you. For me in particular, I would find it very fun. Would most people find it fun in the middle of a big event that they paid a lot of money to, and then they set up on a position and they got shot after?
Because their barrel overheated? Well, that's what would happen.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I know. I'm kidding. I mean, I am, and I'm not. I understand entirely. Make the forward assist functional. That would be cool.
Yes, actually that, please.
There you go. There you go. Boom. Oh, M4 not working. Mag out, mag in. Bam. And
bam.
Well, it's mag out, clear, mag in. Depending. That'd be fun. Pouch recommendations to carry a spare RPK drum mag.
The
Velcro.
Actually, yes, that.
No, there is actually a
the
pouch.
Condor big. I forget the name of the actual pouch, but it is like an LMG pouch. It is for 249 box mags.
I have a couple big pouches like that that came with my Anna contract set.
Yeah, something like that would be.
But I don't know what one
The Haley 249 GP pouch, I think, actually will hold RPK drum mags as well because it's a giant thing of Velcro. I think.
And a comment, just get a GBB M4. Well, yes.
I had mine.
That's a
I
very
loved it.
simplistic solution, but I think a lot of people don't want to run.
Problem
GBB.
with GBB M4s
I love
is the inconsistency when you're firing them in different weather climates.
M60 surplus pouch, Eagle Industries.
Yep, that's a good one.
There you go. Thank you, Great Lakes. I love our comment section. Very knowledgeable.
Yeah, it's very helpful. There's just very bunch of helpful people in there.
More full bolt EBBs. Like what do you have? GBLS.
Oh,
Like more GBLS style
yes,
rifles.
yes, absolutely.
I think that would be cool.
100%.
Now I think a lot of people would just like the price tag of more full bolt.
I don't agree with the price tag of the GBLS right now.
No.
I think it should be probably $400-$300 less. I know why it's that price.
Oh, we understand. Yeah. It's just-
R&D and all that, and I understand it. But to make it attainable for people, you start equating it to a high-end HPA build, and then it's now even higher than that. I don't know about that.
It's HPA at GBLS. I'm kidding.
Why?
You ever see the dude who HPA'd a PTW back in the day when the F2 first came out? He was over in the UK. In the forums.
Why?
Well, they wanted to do it.
What?
Yeah, he put an F2.
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know, it probably shot damn good.
I mean, it probably shot great, but just like,
That was years ago. It was like, I don't know when the F2 came out. We need a GBB M60. Well, if the GBB 249 catches enough traction,
the M60 might be next.
they probably will introduce more GBB LMGs.
Yeah.
So you got to support the stuff that's out, to get the new stuff.
Upgrade.
So lots of stuff. 4 business ideas this episode. Lots of good conversations. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you believe we could have started 4 fresh businesses today? 4 brand new industry leading business ideas.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But somebody else will achieve our dreams.
Polestar F2 and a Crytek Alpha CRB R-Hop Prometheus barrel that goes all the way to the end of the suppressor, barrel stabilizer, and max Polestar hop-up. Worth buying? Thoughts? I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
a
so.
pretty solid build, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's an expensive build, I'll also say, but
Logan, does it have a timer on
it's a
there?
pretty
Okay.
It's a pretty good build, I'd say. I would do that.
I would. I think if you got the money for it and it's good,
The only thing I would
you
change,
enjoy it.
the only thing I would change slightly is if it becomes a matter of money, the barrel I would tell you to buy is an EDGI stainless steel if you can afford it. And if you can't and you need to cut a little bit of money, I would pay an extra $10 more, I think, for a PDI barrel over a Prometheus barrel. Because
Solid.
I think the polish on a PDI is a little bit better than the Prometheus.
Yeah.
Still very good barrels, but I would that would be the only thing I would change. Psionics DNVG versus rent.
Yeah, rent.
As somebody who had the Psionics Pro, just rent Gen 3 analog.
Tom fell into a hole,
Oh, that was bad.
like a big hole.
Very big hole.
I would give any amount of money to have that on film.
I literally go from this to be like, what's happening with the world?
And Tom literally just like thuds into like a ditch. Like 4 or
And
5
everybody,
feet.
there's like 8 of us, and everybody just keeps moving, and like, what's just like,
And Tom fell.
and they're all going, and he's just like, come on, buddy, I don't want to be lost with you.
This Scar literally never left this position until he hit the ground.
No, it was still up in the air. Like I was still like,
Tom was just like, his whole world got rocked. It was some straight comedy. But we are out of time. YouTube or Instagram is going to kick us off if I go over. So thank you guys for joining our live stream. If I didn't get to your questions, I'm sorry. Please join us next week. We answer all of them when the time allows. So join us. Lots of events this weekend. Check out the website. See all the events we're going to. And be ready for Black Friday. And join us next week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock for the Lunchtime Live with all your Airsoft and non-Airsoft questions that we are forced to answer. We'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks,
Thanks for
guys.
stopping in. And YouTube's going to